until you kill it, I guess. Woo! And like a sea of zombies in places you couldn't pass. Yeah.
Made it to the top. Gonna look around now. Is that an infestation?
So you actually might like Lifeline, which is a storyline in this. There are two storylines for this. Lifeline and the main one. Because it has areas that are something like that. Where if you spend too long in those areas, you will just die.
I'm hearing reports about some trapped survivors. They're in a tough spot. Can you give them an escort?
You play on Xbox? Can you... Hold on. Okay. If you play on Xbox, can you control the driving speed in vehicles with the controller? Yes. In this game, yes. So I probably have more hours on this game on the Xbox than I do on the PC. Because I've been playing this game for years, because I enjoy it. I'll put it away for like months at a time, and I'll pick it up again, and I'll play it for a while, and then I'll, you know, as you do. So yes. Yes. On the Xbox you can actually control.
You here to help?
I'm actually using a controller right now on the PC, and I am...
Let's go. Up ahead.
I'm doing that now. In a real-life apocalypse, which would your weapon of choice... What would be your weapon of choice? I feel like my weapon of choice would not be a physical weapon, because I am quite literally in a wheelchair. I would be... My brain would have to be my main weapon. Like, cause I can't run.
Coming in with a full pack.
I would be so cooked from like a physical standpoint. I would have to dig in and survive wherever I was.
Sweep.
I would have to use like all of my knowledge to survive.
No room for that.
On the bright side, I'm not half bad at tactics. Come on, choose a weapon or two. The problem is the weapons that I would be suited for are weapons I don't know how to use.
No targets in sight.
But if I knew how to use them, or I could obtain the knowledge of how to use them.
Can't carry that much.
I would choose probably a bow or a crossbow. Something that I can make the ammo for.
Supply run is en route.
We'll be ready.
Possibly like an old world Civil War musket, because you can make little metal balls and use those
get ready.
as bullets, because that's what they used to do. So, like, say you have, like, some cans. You can melt,
I'm
like, an
ready.
aluminum can at a relatively low heat.
Good
And
work.
you can make that into bullets for, like, a musket. They won't be, like, very hard from, like, an overall standpoint, but... But yeah, I would not be suited for melee. It would be a very specific kind of situation for me.
Stay frosty.
Looks pretty clear to me.
I would be more suited to distance. Hitting things from a distance.
Confirmed. No Zets here.
Katana and a composite? I feel like everybody should have a blade of
Check
some
this
kind.
I don't want to name names or anything,
In
but
that
we've got
situation.
some out-of-shape people around here. If we set aside a little space for a training area, we could make sure everybody's ready for all that fence hopping and zombie fleeing. 30-second ads. Seems to be happening more often than it's supposed to.
What's up?
I'm glad you're back.
What's up?
I don't know. Does it seem like they're happening a little often? Hmm. Use a flail. I'd like throwing knives because you can use those as a projectile. It's a good backup. Like, you can hide those in your clothes. I used to actually do that. So you can, like, pretty easily, but you can also, like, make your own. Like, just not a throwing knife. I wouldn't recommend making a throwing knife. Those are pretty important to have, like, a good balance. But, like,
Supply run is en route.
I
We'll see
may
you
or
soon.
may not have dabbled in making my own knives out of sheet metal. I saw somebody, like, I heard somebody talk about doing it, and I was like, I could totally do that. So yeah, you can make a basic tang out of a nail and a piece of wood. I mean, not a tang, but a handle. But you can, like, secure the tang that way. But a knife like that is probably better for in a pinch.
No targets in sight.
Because of ancient form. Yeah, and isn't a flail, like, also attached? Do you know what I used to use whenever I used to practice? No, of course you don't. Because you don't know, because that's stupid to expect people to know. I made my own... It's better if you don't miss. So I made a very long kind of, like, staff. Except it was longer. It was kind of like just my own creation. I made it not knowing that staffs weren't supposed to be that short. I mean, long. Oh no. Anyway, the thing was like twice as tall as me, like in total. But I loved it, and it did require like a lot of arm strength.
Looks like we're set free.
Though to like just control it, which was kind of the point. For me, it was more exercise than it was like supposed to be a weapon, but technically speaking, anything is a weapon if you have the skill to make it one. I used to spar with my brother with it. I used to kick his ass too. Yeah. Yeah, he was like a black belt and all this, and I had like no formal training. I don't know about cool. I couldn't do it now. Now I'm in a wheelchair. I can't even take the stance I used to take.
No room for that.
Well, that brother is dead, but I also used to kick butt of my other brother.
If you're looking for something to do, I think I can hook you up. We need to get a better look at our surroundings. You'll find it on your map.
Then he joined the military, so I don't know if he's had training since then. Military trainings. I don't know if I could still kick his butt. Like, if I wasn't in a wheelchair. I mean, because that's also an important factor. But yeah, I used to kick their butts. The whole point of sparring though with them though was to make sure that like they knew how to protect themselves, and also because it was like fun. It helped you with awareness. It wasn't just about like fighting. It was about kind of trying to teach them to like watch the whole body because I didn't want them to die. Because
Hey,
the world
come
is
here.
just kind of a sucky place. Yeah, Carl was really, he was really, like, a little bit salty about that, though. Because he had, he was the one with the black belts, and
No room for that.
he was not, he was like, you're not supposed to be able to kick my butt, and I was like, your, basics are terrible. Oh, salty means like he wasn't really very happy with the fact that I was able to beat him. Like he wasn't like mad at me. It was more of a, what is the point of getting a black belt if my sister can kick my butt? Like, what is the point of this training? If my sister with zero formal training can whoop. Yeah. And at the time, I mean, I wasn't in a wheelchair or anything, but I was often like leaning on my little like homemade staff and whatnot because I was having
Heads
trouble.
up, I'm coming in.
We'll be ready.
Because after, because I had a lot of problems after I gave birth and such, because like my hips were really messed up. So not only was it the insult that I had no training,
There's a lot of people around here, so if you
I